Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Julie here with another speed build. Okay, I'm sorry I've lost my enthusiasm. This is the third time I'm recording this. So it might sound a little bit weird, because I'm gonna have to keep recording for just like a few seconds and then stopping and recording again, and I'm hoping that my issue is not gonna continue. What's happening is when I go back to listen, it just all of a sudden cuts out for a split second, and then when it comes back, my voice is that of like a demon. I don't understand what's happening. So if any of you have experienced this issue and have any idea what in the hell is going on, please let me know, because there is nothing more annoying than what I'm having to do right now, which is talk for like 10 seconds and stop, listen, record again. I'm pulling out my hair. I'm about to lose my mind, and it's not like there's a certain point where it happens and I know, like, I just have to get past that hump. The first time it happened was a few minutes in. The second time it happened was I don't even know, like, I'm not even a minute in, so I'm very confused. I don't know what's going on. But back to the build. I'm gonna hope and pray. So I haven't posted anything in a while, and I know that, and I'm sorry. I mean, if any of you have been like, where is she? I'm still here. I'm still alive. We moved, and if anyone has ever moved, there is a lot involved. And so with that being said, guess what I've built? My new house. We live in a townhouse now, so it's a row of houses, and this is not what the outside of our house looks like at all. I just wanted to do fun colors because it looks so nice in The Sims, but our house is actually just brown, different shades of like brown brick and wood and stuff like that. But we do have these little gardens in front that you'll see me finish off soon. And even though the outside of the house is not really what it looks like, it's just the color, like the windows and the door placement, and even the thing above the door. I think it's like a fake balcony that you get in The Sims. We have that above our door. It's just like a decorative thing of wood. I don't know. So the house does look similar to this. It's just the colors that I changed. Now I only furnished the middle house, so like our house. I left the other two empty. So if you download this off the gallery, the information will be down in the bottom. You can do whatever you want with the two other side houses. They're empty. They're blank. There's absolutely nothing in them. So you can do the whole roommate thing or whatever you want. Now the gardens that I put in are a lot more elaborate than the gardens that we actually have. We have crazy, crazy weather here in Ottawa, Ontario, and you gotta be careful with your gardens and what you plant, because, weather. The house has, what is it? It's 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, finished basement with a very large laundry area, or laundry room / storage. And I can't decide if in The Sims I've made the house bigger or smaller, or if I've gotten it pretty damn accurate. The only thing is, in the master bedroom, there is a walk-in closet, which I felt like I couldn't put into The Sims because it would have taken away too much from the bedroom that's on the other side of the master, and it would have made it seem way too small compared to what it actually is. But I think it's pretty, how many times can I say that? I think it's pretty damn accurate. Well, accurate besides the obvious lies, like I don't have a trellis in the backyard. There, I said it. Oh my god, I said it. This doesn't exist in my backyard, but the little platform does. But in real life, the platform is attached to the fence. So I couldn't do that, obviously, in The Sims because the fence would have deleted itself. Therefore, this little garden thing I'm doing doesn't exist either because the platform's attached to the fence. Our yard also has no grass. It is all patio blocks. But we do have a little like garden area where I put the barbecue in the game. Not behind our house. So behind our house, there's just a row of other houses, but off to the side at the end of our little pathway, there is this whole really great, big, huge grassy area, which is kind of on an incline, which means we could maybe sled there in the winter. I really, really hope this voiceover comes out okay. Literally every 10 seconds I'm stopping and listening to it to make sure that the demon voice doesn't come back. And it's making me like forget what I was saying, and I'm worried I'm repeating myself, and then when I go to listen to it back, I'm gonna have to like cut things out, and then the timing's gonna be off. Oh God, this is exhausting. But here's the kitchen. The kitchen is actually quite accurate to what it really looks like. It really does have the subway tile, but it's more of a backsplash. It's not like, you know, head to toe, top to bottom, whatever. Kitchens don't have heads and toes. Top to bottom. It is not really top to bottom. It's just the backsplash. But again, it is Sims. You get what you get and you work with it. But we don't have that counter or that corner cupboard either. And there's no cupboards above the kitchen window because the window goes like all the way up. But for the sake of The Sims, I thought it looked nice this way. This little area beside the fridge is really our coffee bar. And we do have that eat-in kitchen area, but it's a lot smaller in The Sims than it is in real life. And that closet door there that I have put in is actually a pantry. And on Netflix, I just finished watching not that long ago. What's it called? The Home Edit. It's those two girls who have that organizing business. I think it started off like just through social media, and now they have like a Netflix special. I watched every single episode. I swear to God, in like 2 days, I was obsessed, and I cannot wait to get my grubby little hands on that pantry and turn it into my own little episode of their show. We are almost done, I think, with the kitchen, and then I believe I move on to my guess was going to be correct, the dining room. Our dining room furniture is a little bit different than what's in here. We actually have like a wood and white table, but we do have 2 shelves on either side on that wall, but instead of the shelf in the middle, I actually have this really nice antique table that I have in between the shelves. But in The Sims, I couldn't really put a table there. It was too big, and it would cause you to not be able to really function in the room and use it. So I decorated it a little bit different, obviously, than in real life, but I actually really like the way this turned out. If I didn't love my little antique table so much, I would probably do something more along the lines of this, but that table belonged to my stepdad, and it's a really nice piece of furniture, and it's actually really handy putting it there, because so far we've had it decorated for fall, and I was like, oh, when Christmas comes along, we can decorate it more for Christmas, so it can be kind of like the decor showpiece part of the dining room, because really, like, how exciting can a dining room be? And a little side note, I'm on voiceover clip recording number 24. That's how many times I have stopped to listen to make sure the demon voice wasn't there. And so far it has popped in like 3 times, and I've had to like re-record. I'm so tired. It's just because I don't know what the problem is, and I think that's what's driving me nuts. I've had a couple of issues with this microphone, just like the USB port wouldn't recognize it or whatever, but it would always like rectify itself. So this is just a whole new world. Just why does it cut out, and why does it change my voice? Like, it just makes no sense. Well, rant over about that for now until it happens again, which I'm sure it will, because it's happened multiple times already and I've had to cut it out. But this living room here, we don't actually have the sectional with us right now. It's still at the other house. We just have a regular, like, just couch and chair in here. But I was also trying to figure out how the furniture was going to work, so that's why I was using the furniture that will be here. This way it kind of helps me visualize how we could potentially put the furniture in. And we don't actually have that rocking chair or that art table. We have different stuff going on there, like a bookshelf and an accent table. And we do actually have pictures and stuff on the walls, obviously. We had to put stuff up because the echo in this place was crazy because of everything being so empty, and I have no plants. I can't keep those things alive. The hallway upstairs is not in reality big enough to put a little table there. And do I put another table on this side? I don't remember, but it's actually a very small hallway, just room to walk, and obviously put, the doors. When I did this build, this room was the one that was supposed to be for my daughter, but since then we've changed our mind and we're putting her in the second largest room. She has a lot of stuff. I mean, for anyone with kids out there, a 4.5-year-old, the amount of stuff they have, really, she should probably have the master, but over my dead body. And she does have a double bed. She doesn't have a single. She has one of those cribs that goes from crib to day bed to double bed. So it's like one bed for your kid for their whole life, basically. We skipped the day bed portion, went straight to double. So that's kind of partly the other reason why she has the bigger room, just the amount of stuff she has, plus the fact that she's got, a double bed. She's a very spoiled little girl, as as all of our children are, really. I mean, no, as a parent, you can't help but spoil your kids. You want the best for them, you want them to have the best, and you just want them to be happy. And sometimes it feels like that comes from, stuff and things. So this is the room that I just painted pink today, because this is actually going to be my daughter's room. In this, I decorated it as if it was going to be for my mom, who is going to be living with us when her house sells, but she is going to go in the other room, which is really in reality not as small, obviously, as it is in The Sims. You can only do so much. And since just 2 videos ago, I did my mom's dream house, that whole farmhouse, the barn thing, I didn't want to decorate the room that I was doing for her in the same way. So I went with blues. I really think it turned out really pretty with the royal blue and, the $12,000 bed. You're welcome, Mom. I mean, who in their right mind would actually spend that kind of money on a bed? I do not know. But yeah, I think we're almost finished this room as well. Just a few finishing touches, and then we move on to the master. In the master bedroom, there is actually a walk-in closet, but if I built that, it would have taken away from this room, and it would have made it seem a lot smaller than it really is, and it would have just thrown off the whole, specs of the house, in my opinion. I would have had to extend everything, which would have made the kitchen bigger, which is just not accurate. The more I'm looking at this room, the more I'm like, maybe it's time to change the color scheme of our bedroom. I'm really liking the white with this deep royal blue. Is that a royal blue or navy? To me, it looks more like a royal blue, not so much a navy. So this is the master. We do not have a 4-poster bed. As much as I would love one, we do not have one. The bedroom set we have is one that we bought probably about 7, 8, 9 years ago, maybe, at IKEA. And it's this really pretty grayish purple wood finish. They don't have it anymore. You can't find this color anymore. Now it's just the gray. But it's super, super pretty. I don't have this vanity in my room either. I thought I wanted one, but I realized I prefer just standing literally 2 inches away from the mirror to do my makeup. There's nothing wrong with my vision. I don't need to be 2 inches away, but for whatever reason, an apartment that I moved into probably about 9 years ago now, I guess, I had, my whole closet was all mirrors, and that's where I stood to do my makeup, and so I just got into the habit of literally standing right in front of the mirror. So my husband's nightstand is actually my makeup holder. It's like that IKEA 5-drawer thing that every beauty guru on YouTube has. So I'm sure you know exactly which one it is. So I just store my makeup in there, and I pull out what I need, and I stand in front of my mirror. The mirror I have is affixed to the wall, and it actually opens, and all my jewelry is inside of there. It was a gift from my husband. I'm obsessed with it. I love it so much. So yeah, this hallway, like I said, this stuff is not actually in the hallway. Whose hallway is actually big enough for tables? We are almost coming to the end of the video. Just have this basement area to do, as well as the laundry room. In reality, the basement has no furniture in it other than my computer desk and my computer, which is where I'm recording this painfully right now. And I hope the sound is okay, other than demon voice I've had to cut out. But I hope it's not too echoey or anything, because I have nothing on the walls at all. So this is really what my desk looks like, and this is really where my desk is in reality. So the front of my desk is completely empty right now, other than my printer that is on the floor. And yes, the desk is from IKEA. I'm sure some people might even recognize it. Anywho, we are coming up almost to the end of the video here, and I just want to say welcome and thank you and hello to any of the new subscribers. I'm sorry I haven't posted much. That is such a terrible impression. but I promise again, as my usual promise, I will try and do better. But please like and comment and subscribe and really leave comments. I really enjoy reading them, even though not a whole lot of them get left, but I really, really like it. So thank you again so much for watching, and the screenshots should be coming up in just a couple of seconds, I think. Now I just feel like I'm stalling because I don't remember because I have too many voice clips and I'm just getting lost. Oh, there they are. Okay, bye!